Today's exercise is called the Mermaid. With the Mermaid exercise, we are going to utilize all of the movements in your back. So bending forward, that's flexion, straightening back up, that's extension, the side bending movements, that's lateral flexion and rotation. And integrating all of these movements into one big movement is amazing for your back because it causes your back muscles to communicate with each other. Plus, we're gonna add an activation of our obliques. So this is an amazing exercise. You guys are gonna love it. And we typically do this exercise at the end of the Pilates combinations, just to kind of give it a little nice kick and really stretch out those muscles. So in order to do this, as usual, you want to activate your powerhouse. So that's belly button pulled in tight, pelvic floor muscles are clenched and pulled up towards your rib cage. And if you don't remember how to do this or you've never heard of this before, go ahead and check out my other videos on how to do that. Okay, so let's get started. You want to sit on your side this time for this exercise. And as I sit on my side, I'm pulling my upper leg and stacking it directly on top of my lower leg, making sure that my feet are behind me. So not at any degree of angle out in front of you. Your lower leg is pretty much parallel to the side of your mat or your towel. And then I'm going to place my hand in a comfortable position to the side. Not too close or not too far away. You'll notice what's exactly right for you just by placing your hand down. My fingers are going to look away from my body, so they're pointed away from me to keep my shoulder open, not to close my shoulder. If I push my hands towards you forward, I'm closing my shoulder, and that's going to put a little added stress on my shoulder joints. So keep those fingers pointed away from you. Powerhouse is activated. I want to lift up with my pelvis, keeping my knees, hips, and shoulders in one line. In this position, I'm going to inhale. Sinking down towards the floor, but not sitting back down on the floor, I'm going to exhale. That's just the beginning. And now here comes this great movement. I want to raise up as high as I can, inhaling, bringing my arm all the way over, just like drawing a rainbow in the sky, twisting now towards my hand and pushing my head through my arms. So I should get a nice bend shape in my body. If I don't push through, I will be straight in my back and I'll miss the lateral flexion part of this exercise. So push your head through your arms. That's all with my inhale. Now to go back, I'm just gonna pull all the way back down, exhale, and sink back towards the floor. Again, inhale, coming up and over, pushing through, and exhaling to come back to my starting position. One more time, inhale up and over, push through, exhale, come back, and sitting back down on the floor. So after 3 times, you're gonna sit back down on the floor. I'm going to then release this upper leg forward, hold on to my shins, and bring that arm that was supporting my weight up and over my head for a beautiful stretch in that entire side. So the side that was down towards the floor is the side that's working. The side that's up in the rainbow position, that's the side you're gonna get your stretch on. So you wanna release that afterwards. So I'm just gonna take a nice little stretch here. And then we wanna do the same thing to the other side. So I would switch my legs over and repeat the whole process for 3 times on this side. Now I'm gonna show you how to increase the difficulty on this side. So keeping my legs in the same position, upper leg is stacked on top of the lower leg, fingers are pointing away from my body, powerhouse is activated. You want to lift up, keeping your knees, hips, and shoulder in line. And now I'm going to raise or lift my upper leg away. And this foot is now in the air. So I'm not only supporting with the side muscles, I've also activated the lower leg muscles and now my upper leg muscles. Same thing, inhale, exhale, lower, and now rainbow. Inhale, comes up and over and twists. And now I've got a deeper stretch in those upper muscles all the way through my hip. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up and over, twist, exhale, and sink down. One more time. Inhale, going up and over and twist. Exhale, sit back down on the floor. Bring that leg back together and do the same stretch that we did to the other side. Amazing. If you have trouble supporting your weight on your hand or your wrist, you can do the same exercise supporting your weight on your lower arm. So if you're gonna do it on your lower arm, this is making it a little bit easier. Stacking my legs, it's coming up with the inhale, sinking with the exhale. As I go up and over, it's not my hand that's reaching forward. I wanna take my elbow and come through and go all the way back and sink back down. So if you're gonna choose this variation, make sure you're bringing your elbow to the floor. Okay, have fun with this one. Have a great day. Bye.